So I'm still there, and they still like hardcore drugging me. But you know, like in the dentist where they got the little suction thing to suck up all your spit. Yeah, they had one of those right on my bed. So like my mouth was bleeding, and I knew I couldn't control the saliva because the drugs that they was giving me was just too. I don't know what kind of stuff that was, but it was like making me low-key drool now. And then my jaw broke, you know what I'm saying? I can't really do much, so I just keep grabbing the thing and just keep sucking up all the spit and blood and all that, just so it won't get all over me. So that was the only thing that I was mainly doing when I was in that room. Like I would say something to my mother, I would be like, love you, mom, and then I'll go right back to sleep. Like I would go right back out and then wake up every 10 seconds or so, or 30 seconds, and then use the little suction thing to suck up spit or blood. And then that was the main thing that I was doing the whole entire time. Like that was so uncomfortable because that was all I was doing. I really wasn't getting enough rest, but I was at the same time because I just kept going back to sleep. But I was in there for a while. Mind you, I supposed to wait 6 weeks in order to really do like to be normal again, because that's the whole healing process. But this is only 2 days in of the incident. So this is only 2 days of the incident. I'm still in there. And then after the 2 days of being in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Because I went to the hospital on the one day, and then I stayed in that room for another day. So then after that, the next day come, and then they telling me and my mother that I can go home. That's a big relief for me because I don't like the hospital at all. It's just creepy. It's 1,000% creepy. So I don't like being in the hospital. So I was happy about that. I was ready to go home, being in my own bed, my regular bed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I should have rethought that before I said that. So they put me in a wheelchair, and my mother just rolled me down to the door, and then they just helped me up, and then I just got in the car. Then we driving and stuff. Mind you, it's a little late at this point. It's about like just hitting like 8:50 to 9 o'clock. So I go to my job where all my friends at, and go there, and they see me and all that. They like, oh yeah, like basically like cheering me on, like you'll get through it and all this, like good to see you, bro, and all that, just stuff like that. So after that, I'm like, I told my friends, I'm like, yeah, nothing ain't stopped me, and I like chuckle a little bit because I can't really move my jaw like that, so I just. And then we leave. Mind you, I seen all my friends, and then I saw my girlfriend friends, and they was telling me that my girlfriend was crying and all of this and all that. So then it made me feel a little better about the situation, but not really because I got hit by a car. But I was like feeling more okay as far as my relationship with her. So after that, I go home, and then this is when it gets 10 times worse than I expected. So I go home, and then they say I can't really eat anything that's hard. Like I literally had to eat mushy stuff. Like it didn't matter, it had to be mushy. So I go home that night. I didn't eat anything. I went straight to sleep. I couldn't do it. Like I just went right in my bed. But mind you, I went straight to sleep that night. But it was so uncomfortable. Like the hospital bed was 10 times more comfortable than my bed. Like my bed felt like it was a bunch of needles, and that's what you had to sleep on. Cause like every single like position I was in, if I was on my stomach, if I was on my back, if I was on my side, like pause. But you get what I'm saying? It would hurt my jaw. So like I'm like, this is so uncomfortable. Like I can't do this. It's like I keep getting sharp pains through my jaw and everything. I'm just like low-key just so uncomfortable. And mind you, I still can't control my drool. So I be drooling that night and all that while I'm sleeping. And that was getting all on the pillow and all that. Like it was so uncomfortable for me. And I had to deal with that for at least 2 days. And mind you, they gave me like 4 types of like medicine. They gave me like Tylenol and some other ones. I forgot. It was one of them that was real big that make you just. I just didn't want that no more. It was making me feel too weird and I didn't like it. And then it was one that I had to take so I wouldn't get infections. I don't really know the names for them, but I didn't take any of the Tylenols, and I took the other medicine that just helped with pain the same way with Tylenol, but I just didn't take Tylenol. So I was doing that. For 2 days, I was just drooling and uncomfortable on my bed. So after that, I started to gain a little more control over my jaw. But mind you, my face still swollen. I don't really want to be seen or nothing like that. And yeah, I'm just cooling for real. But it was kind of low-key depressing because you know how when you get hungry, you really just want to eat whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to have the option to have certain foods. Like, me, normally, I don't eat heavy foods that's like real big, like steak and stuff like that. I really stick to basics. I kind of eat like peanut butter and jelly and like oatmeal and stuff like that. So it wasn't really that hard for me to eat the stuff that I had to eat, because I was constantly really eating oatmeal and I was drinking smoothies. But it was so aggravating because I didn't want to eat oatmeal no more, because I'm like, I don't really want this because I'm forced to eat it. It's not an option. It's either eat this or starve. So like, it was kind of ruining my thing with oatmeal. And then I just wanted everything else but mush. So I would say 5 days go past, not even a full week, and I ordered pizza immediately. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking at all. But I'm like, I got a little more control of my jaw. I should be able to chew it. So I get the pizza. It's late at night, and it's the worst thing to come, the pizza. So I get the pizza, and then I take it in my room, you know what I'm saying? Ask people, do they want some? You know what I'm saying? And then I got my pizza. Then oh my gosh, I took the first bite, and it was a small bite. Was the worst thing I ever did. Like, it was so painful, because it was like, well, it wasn't painful, it was just uncontrollably uncomfortable. So every little bite, it felt like my jaw was shifting and all of that. So I'm like, I don't really want to mess up my jaw, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of just eating the cheese, because the cheese was kind of easy to eat, but the dough was, it's a lot of work on the jaw. So I couldn't really eat the dough, but that's the main part of the pizza that makes it pizza. But I just ate most of the cheese on like 3 slices or like 2 slices, and then I wound up giving it all to my niece, because I really couldn't eat it. I was trying my best, but I really couldn't eat it. So then I would say, of me in this horror, I would say I was just chilling for about 2 weeks, and then I was fully able to eat whatever I wanted, because I just constantly kept trying to eat more things that would be a little bit more harder than the next, just so my jaw can gain some more strength faster. Because I was already back to eating stuff way before the time I was actually supposed to be eating everything. I was supposed to wait 6 weeks to be able to eat whatever I wanted to, but it only took me 2 weeks, and I was back regular. So I wasn't fully back regular, but I was trying to be regular. So I would say 2 weeks passed, and I'm eating whatever I want. And then they said I can come back to work. So I was happy about that. I was like, I can get back on my money and stuff like that, because I was missing all my money for 2 weeks. So I get back, I'm all happy and all that. My face still a little swollen and stuff. And then after that, it's kind of just a slow pace of me just swelling down, and my jaw just getting stronger. That's me surviving a car crash, I guess. I'm so glad I survived that. I don't know how I survived that, but you can take anything from this video. Anything at all. Do not ride bikes in the street. Don't do it. Will I do it again? Yes, but I'm telling you, don't do it. And pay attention to what's going on around you, because a car might just spawn out of nowhere and just hit you, and it could be game over, you know what I'm saying? So don't ride your bikes in the street. Don't be doing wheelies in the street, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention. And that's what I got to tell y'all. Please be safe out here. And it's your boy Tox. Whoa, hold on. Did I tell y'all to like the video? I don't think so. So drop a like on this video, you know what I'm saying? Show some love, show some support. yeah, help me get more out there, you know what I'm saying, and help the video grow. So like the video, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and comment what was your favorite part of the video, what was like a part in the video that you liked the most, or tell me like a small story time of your own. And it's your boy Tux, and I'm out.